Well, good evening, everybody, and it's evening for me. I'm in my PJs. The day got away, and I knew Apani had wanted to come out. I did my live stream today on the consistency of what you do with your snakes. And Apani is certainly well aware of the consistency of what I do with her, which is she comes to the door, does her mooching, I guess is the words, at the door. Mum opens the door and Mum lets me come out. Very rarely do I get an argument. If you can have an argument with a snake, and I guess you can, they can become quite defensive and say to you, I'm going to argue with you and tell you I don't want to come out. But that's not what my video is about. I think I've done one on consistency, apart from talking about it in the live stream. But I want to talk about the videos that there are many of, that is about a snake just being, there's dogs barking outside, being spoken to about as genetics. Of course, they are a species first, and I can say to you that there are some videos where I've seen people say, or if it's a live stream especially, where I've heard somebody, or one of the comments were, is that a ball python? Because in actual fact, what they've been hearing through the whole video is, this is a het clown pied, or you know what I mean. This is a yellow belly spot nose, or that's how each one of the snakes has been introduced as. You're not seeing much of Apani, are you? She's so little that unless I really get up rather close to the camera, you can barely see her sometimes. And Apani, for example, is a spotted python, and she just has no spots on her. And yeah, but she's a spotted python. But that is what I hear, and I can understand why people could even walk away and say, oh, did you know that there's a snake called a mystic potion? And somebody says to them, so what sort of snake was it? It's a mystic potion. Because not everybody knows that that is actually a ball python, and that a mystic potion is a morph, or got this genetic in it and this and this to make that. I don't even know if there's a mystic potion. I'm just pulling something from the air. But you get what I'm saying. And I can certainly understand why people, would think there's yellowbellies and Mojaves and all the rest of it and not even know that they're ball pythons, but relate to them as a species in itself. But I guess the seriousness of that and what I'm saying is, yeah, they are a species. And I do talk about them as a species, especially if I'm talking about the care of them. But I certainly don't look at a snake and put it out there. This is a genetic. It's a snake. It's a species of snake. Before it's a genetic. But that's a language. That is what most videos are about. Are the genetics. And somewhere the fact that they're a snake first before those genetics has been lost a little, and that's a shame. A real shame, really, for the snakes. I guess I see it as for the snakes. I know everybody wants to know what you've got in your room. Of course everybody wants to know. I like to know too. And some of them are just beautiful. And there is no denying that at all. But I see it as a snake first before I see the colour, the genetics. To me, it's a boa. And a reticulated python or a Burmese or a ball python. It's not an axanthic. It's not a yellow belly. It's not the Mojave. It's a ball python first. Just like Apani is a spotted python. And she's not what I say, patternless. Well, I can, because I'm saying in that she's a patternless spotted python. So you know what she is. And I guess I just go in a little bit more in depth about them and have told you that she is that, but she's an outgoing, loves to come out, enjoys getting out, loves having time with me, full of life, got no fear for a little girl. She's never been one to be defensive. Nothing bothers her. That's the snake that she is. And not just a patternless spotted python. Hey, you're a beautiful girl. That's what you are. So guys, when you pick up your snake, remember they're not a colour. They're a species. And their name isn't Mojave. I guess I'm saying Mojave because they're beautiful. They are a beauty, I like them. But they're a ball python first. And foremost. So I'll end it here and say take care of yourself and your family, your snakes, and all your animals. Ciao.